Yes, he was like, hey, I'm burping your direction on
It doesn't seem
purpose.
like you have any stories this week, though. I'm Larry.
Oh, I'm Joe. I just got the
news.
news. Oh,
Today's top story, Joe.
I just got these news. See how it happens.
Is Wakayama Man Japan's version of Florida Man?
I think so, yes. I'm glad you had this story.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to read it. Yeah, I would already been like, stuck up.
At about 9:30 p.m. on June 15th, 55-year-old office worker Tamio something Da entered a public high school in Wakayama City. I got that word right.
That was really good, Larry.
He then stole a sailor-style uniform that was stored in one of the rooms and put it on. Ueda, I think that's how you spell it, or pronounce it.
It's Ueda.
Ueda. Must have been having a whale of a time with his ill-gotten uniform because he was reportedly frolicking in there for hours, well into the early morning of the 16th. And things got even stranger. At approximately 2:40 a.m., Ueda, still wearing the uniform, entered a restroom inside the school. While in there, he bumped into another man in his 30s.
Well, that's weird. For a few different reasons.
The man restrained Ueda and called the police to come and arrest him.
But
in custody, Ueda admitted to burglarizing the school for its uniform, but the rest of the world is left wondering who was the guy in the school bathroom at 2:40 in the morning.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So there's two things here that everybody should understand. One is that he's changing the name every time. It's the same person he's talking about, the Ueda or the Wada. Same guy.
What you eat?
I'm just saying, you change the name. Second is, that's exactly what I was thinking. What 30-year-old man is in the bathroom of the high school?
Yeah, no, this is interesting. There are a number of rational explanations, such as the man being a security guard,
maybe
maintenance worker, or teacher working late.
Did he have a lot of keys?
Probably.
Then he's a maintenance worker, probably.
However, the report simply described him as a man in his 30s who lives in Wakayama City.
They do that for a reason, dude. It's all that propaganda nonsense.
Clearly, they didn't admit his job for brevity.
Nope. Should have reread that one, huh?
Brevity.
No, you said it right. What does it mean?
I don't know. Do you know?
Nope.
No. Should change that one. Because they took the time and word count to bother telling us the pointless fact of where the guy lives. Readers of the news agree that this omission of information is making the supposed hero of this case look more suspicious than the actual burglary suspect. Just a guy hanging out in the school restroom at night. Who is this guy? He's in the school restroom at 2 a.m. In the bathroom in the middle of the night? What is the situation here? If this happened in the girls' room, then there is some dark stuff going on.
Is there, though? It's 2:30 in the morning.
This is scary!
But wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry for ruining your story.
You probably are.
All right,
I was really getting into it right now.
You were. I gotta finish.
These kind of thefts are happening a lot in schools, so they probably have patrols. I hope that's what it is. That restroom is a happening place. Who is saying all this stuff?
That's what I was going to ask you. I don't know who you are.
It's in quotations right now. I don't know who I am now either.
You're somebody.
It must have been a guard, but why did the report just call him a man? This is like Jason versus Freddy.
It's not anything like that at all.
If he wasn't a guard, then he was trespassing, right?
Question mark?
There is no mention of the other man facing trespassing or any other charges, and since he seemed confident enough to call the police himself, he clearly felt his presence in the school restroom at that time was lawful.
Wait a minute, who called the cops?
Wait a second.
Did you wait to call the cops?
That's the story.
Did he call the cops?
Who's this person talking?
Who called the cops?
That's what I want to know.
It seems like by the last statement you just made it was Ueda.
What did I eat?
Piece of pizza earlier.
I did have some. I had some French fries too.
Did you?
Yeah. So.
I ate French fries when we got here.
Yeah. So is The cold question is the Wakayama man Japan's version of Florida Man?
No, I don't even know who the hell Florida Man is, for one. For two, no. And for three, it'd be weirder if the 30-year-old man was there during like 2:40 p.m. During the school. At nighttime, what is he doing? Going to the bathroom? Why is this so weird he's in the bathroom?
Yeah, why is he there at the school? Unless he works there.
He probably works there. Why is the other guy there? That's the damn question.
That is the question. And who is the pure person talking to all of these questions?
That's also a great question. I have no idea. This story is very confusing, Larry.
I'm more confused than I was before I started.
This is the story of your life. Hey, Larry.
Joe.
Speaking of being confused, play with your brain for 10 minutes and find out if you're normal. Or...
Hey, Joe, you know what this is?
You scratching my head. It's weird.
No, it's a brain sucker. You know what he's doing?
No, what, Larry?
He's starving.
It's kind of funny. Or flick your gans.
What? Oh, whoa! This is a family channel.
Let me finish.
Oh.
Or flick your gans and see strange things. Either way, not for people who can stand flashing lights. I have no idea what any of this means. I'm excited to find out. In reality, they are statements that different people reported after viewing the GANs flicker on their computers, an intense full-screen red and black flicker that anyone can access online, and that we use in our experiments. I'm very interested in this.
Yeah.
In less than 10 minutes, it creates altered states of consciousness with no lasting effects for the brain. Visual experiences set in almost all the... I would like to know where this guy gets his weed from, is what I would want to find out.
Me too.
Because I feel like it's probably really good.
Yeah.
Maybe some mushrooms. Maybe some acid.
I could go for some right now.
Acid?
No, mushrooms.
Really? I would...
Good portobello?
That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh. What are we talking about?
It's not important.
I'm sorry, I dozed off for a second.
Why? You gave me a story, dude. I like how you give me boring stories. Like, oh, these are boring.
This just in. Get your own stories, they said.
But our new study, published in Cortex, shows that while some people see castles or fractals, that was a fractal in Gans flicker, others see nothing. We've come up with a theory of where those individuals' differences come from. I would like to watch this Gans flicker. I find it would be interesting. Like a computer screen, the part of your brain that processes the visual information, the visual cortex, has a refresh button, which helps it sample the environment, taking snapshots of the world in quick succession. In other words, the brain collects sensory information with a certain frequency, yet you see the world as a continuous dynamic, thanks to your brain's sophisticated abilities to fill in the blanks.
If you were in my brain right now, you'd be like, wow.
For example, Larry,
okay,
your eyes have a blind spot right outside the center of your vision. But you don't see that patch of blackness anywhere you look. Your visual cortex extrapolates from the surrounding visual information so that your whole field of view appears to be complete. If the sensory information is being processed in the GANs flicker, this will interact with your brain's own rhythms and alter how you feel or interpret what you're seeing.
I'm trying to look for that. It's somewhere in there.
So what it's saying is that your eyes have a natural blind spot, but our brain...
never say it.
No, because, well, some of us... But our brain just fills it in. This GANs flicker, son of a gun, I don't know who he is, but he's at a website. But it
See
alters.
The guy in the bathroom?
It alters. Maybe. But it alters that blind spot. So you actually see that blind spot, so it changes your perception of what the situation is.
Oh,
very fascinating stuff.
That is fascinating.
There's another page.
Oh no.
I mean, this is ridiculous, dude. I didn't read half of it. I stopped right here.
Yeah, maybe you should just stop. Because, I mean, that's interesting enough, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because you know what? Speaking of brain, you know what? We have deep thoughts again. Let's check this out. Kevin.
Ganslicker.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin Ganslicker? Is that his name?
No, I think it's Kevin.
Oh.
And now it's time for Deep Thinking with Kevin.
If a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, then how much is a squirrel worth? And I like bush.
This has been another episode of Deep Thinking with Kevin.
Wow. Every week. Or every so often.
I feel that I'm very relaxing.
Yeah, wow. to be inside that brain just for...
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
Blow my mind.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Larry.
Did you ever hear of a vagina tunnel?
No, but I'm interested to find out what it is. I like vaginas.
It's more likely than you think.
Not for me.
Kara... Oh, why do I get these names?
I knew a Kara in college.
Kara D has opened the doors to her quirky Mad Hatter-inspired Los Angeles home, revealing an array of off-the-wall decor.
You know what vagina tunnel?
Decor, not decor. Decor. From a ball pit to a pink vagina tunnel.
You know what vagina tunnel reminds me of?
What?
Patch Adams. You ever seen that movie with Rob Williams?
Yeah.
When he makes the big vagina, he has the legs sitting out for the gynecologist meeting. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that part.
So they had a gynecologist like convention at their school where he's going for doctor's school, and he was in charge of getting the party ready, and he put big 2 legs out and made a vagina in the...
Oh, that's a party.
It's a party.
The Suicide Squad actress...
It was more of a vagina hallway. But it was warm in there.
Bet you it was toasty.
And wet, probably. Hopefully.
Well, it might.
I'm sorry I even said that.
The Suicide Squad actress welcomed cameras into her adult playhouse.
Oh, it's a Suicide Squad actress? Who's that?
Can I? I'll probably tell you.
Well, I think you already said it. Kara, what's her last name?
Her I don't know how to pronounce that. Delavine or
yeah, it sounds
like
great. Delavine.
Yeah, adult playhouse, and revealed that her home includes a pink palace.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Featuring a swing and a stripper pole.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, as well as a secret passageway crafted in the style of a woman's private parts.
Wow, that sounds very interesting.
I would like to go to this.
I think that I should go.
The 28-year-old model, oh, she's a model.
And 28, it's perfect.
Showed off the unique features of her home in a new video for Architectural Digest, taking viewers through a tour of Alice in Wonderland inspired abode. It comes as she as she candidly discussed her sexuality
immature
on a podcast, revealing she'd taken pride in her employment of sex and wants to take away the stigma around orgasm.
She's a sex employee?
Yeah.
She's a prostitute?
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
She said employment of sex.
Yeah, that's what I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. The home was designed by architect Niccolo Bini of Line Architecture, who Kara describes as the Mad Hatter to her Alice in Wonderland.
That's the innuendo, guys, if you don't know what that is.
It includes lots of color patterns and a vagina tunnel, which the magazine describes as the secret passageway concealed behind a low painted panel which leads from the living room to an adjacent bunk room.
A bunk room with a bed and a guy in a canoe.
Tucked away behind a mirror door in the living room, the tunnel has a pink cushion on the inside of the door and nearly closed pink drapes on either side. Between the fabric are darker pink feathers, as well as hanging white ball.
That's the guy in the canoe.
I knew there was a ball somewhere nearby. I just knew that.
You gotta look for that guy.
Yeah.
That's
seemingly meant to represent the clitoris.
Exactly my point. As men, you gotta figure out how to find it.
Yeah.
I like to call it the guy in the canoe.
You know, it sounds like a really crazy, like, adventure kind of a ride. Almost kind of a place. Well, I'm just saying. It just sounds like
you ever see
a really cool kind of adventure.
Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory when they're on that boat?
No,
something like that. I think it's all crazy.
Yeah,
it's all psychedelic.
Never watched it.
No?
No, never.
Really?
Yeah, never was into that.
You don't like Gene Wilder?
No, not at all.
Really? At all? You don't like Gene Wilder at all?
I saw him in Silver Streak.
That's funny. He was great in that movie.
Yeah.
Wait, Hear No Evil, See No Evil. You ever see that one with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You should watch that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is funny. They talk about vagina tunnels in it.
Do they?
Yep. You know what else to talk?
What?
In the immortal words of Homer Simpson.
Oh, Homer. I love Homer.
Is there anything beer can't do? That's like Harry and the Hendersons more than Homer Simpson's.
Sounded like somebody was in the vagina tunnel.
That's exactly. It sounded like Kevin was in the vagina tunnel. Let's be honest. Call a spade a spade. I mean, I feel like it was him. He was the one in there. Your motorboat son of a bitch. Oh, man. Most people wouldn't consider beer to be a healthy drink, right?
Not me.
As it turns out, there may be some benefits of sipping on this beloved beverage beyond helping you unwind after a long day.
There you go.
According to new research from Oregon State University, a pair of compounds that originate from hops, the plant that gives beer its flavor and color, can help prevent hepatic steatosis, as known as fatty liver disease. It also occurs when there's dangerous buildup of fat in the liver. Oh, it occurs, not also.
Okay.
An estimated 25% of adults, that's a lot of adults in the United States, have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. I wonder how many people have it overall. 'Cause I feel like non-alcoholic, we're not going to get that. But the other one, which as the name suggests, is the type of fatty liver disease that develops for reasons not pertaining to alcohol consumption. The study reveals that the compounds,
Nope, not at all.
xanthomol and tetrahydroxythymol
Don't you love these words?
can both mitigate the accumulation of fat in the liver by causing dietary choices.
I bet you wish you had clitoris right there.
Important because of the risk factor of the NFLAD or insulin resistance, which can cause blood sugar levels to spike more easily and regularly. Another risk factor, diet's high in fat. When there's too much fat in the liver, it can present.
Did you read that word yet?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Oh. That's... Whew. That's a long word.
The important thing is beer helps, man.
Beer helps. And Homer had it right. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, it don't hurt.
Hey, Larry.
What's up?
I don't have a fact. Well, that's news to us.
I should have said, well, what's new? That's news to us.
I had a fact last time.